Just how long have you been lying here? Day? You have to get up. It hurts. Okay. Everything hurts. Can't end like this. Then again, given everything, perhaps this is the only way it could have. It wasn't your fault, all this. It wasn't anyone's fault. It was all a curse. In your genes, in your blood, in your soul. Etched into the gold before you were even born. Only now, as you slowly turn to mince meat, empty of life and hope, can you truly see it. The chain she tied to your kin. She, the witch. The witch. Okay? The witch again. Let me move myself out the way. For its worth, you fought the best you could. You weren't bludgeoned to death in that little chapel. Your body wasn't blown to smithereens. You didn't drown trying to save her. You remember? You had the farthest of any of them. But man was destined for struggle, not victory. Here it is then, the last struggle. Desperate clinging to what few stray thoughts remain before the curtain falls. Why did she jump? 1 or 2, I hope Maria escaped. I don't know how each option is going to affect the story, so we're just going to go option 2. You pray silently, your lips just barely moving. 15 million light years away from here, there is a distant species pointing a telescope at Earth. Hundreds of years from now, they will watch you die here and shake their head at your naivety. And if they're laughing at you, just imagine the time God is having with that prayer of yours. How could she have escaped? How could any of them? There was only one way off that island. You taken it. And look how that turned out. No. Bits and pieces of Maria's little body are now floating in the sea. Along with George, Jessica, your mom, and your dad. Think about your cousins, something about your parents. I don't know. Think about how the day got started. Joke about grabbing Jessica's boob. I think her last day would have started with something like that. You feel ashamed. George was going to propose too, wasn't he? Did you feel jealous? Bit of a loaded question. What should you have been jealous of? Who he wanted to propose to? Or the fact that he was already millions, well not millions, but miles away from you in terms of maturity. He was prepared to do whatever it took. You're sure he would have left the family for her. He was a man. You were a little child, posturing. The moment that roof over your head vanished, you came crawling back, all smiles and jokes and winks. And they took you in, the ungrateful little bastard you were. Well, they knew. They knew you were dealing, well, they were dealing with a child. Should have been one of them to make it out. You would have just lied like this, put down like this. It would have meant something. This would have. This is all your fault anyway, remember? If you hadn't arrived, she would have never gone to the length she had. Or maybe she would have. Who knows at this point? Humans are different. Well, difficult. But for what has happened here and now, there's no question, is there? It's your fault. You shut your eyes. Think about your sister. What a cruel cosmic joke. She avoided all of this because she picked up a code from someone in school. And now she'll be alone for the rest of her life. She read in the paper how her brother's corpse was found off in the mountains by some hitchhiker. Assuming they ever find your body, of course. Where is this anyway? Difficult to remember some details. You have to get up. It hurts. It can't end like this. No, it can. It will. Breathe in. Breathe out. It hurts. But it's getting easier. You just wish it would be a little more quiet around here. What does that sound anyway? Wait. Right. The rain. Strange. You were sure you escaped the typhoon. You remember staring at the blue sky after washing up on the beach. When was that? How long have you been wandering? You remember the important things. Whatever. Stop asking questions. Can't you hear it? Can't you feel it? How the ground shakes ever so gently. The earth is opening its great big maw. See from below, the angels are coming to get you. It's okay. Open your eyes. Look. At long last, light. You made it. It's over. Time to die. Oh. Today, does it hurt anymore? You remember important things, or you're free of the memories? Day 1. Completely wasted away. You have almost completely washed or wasted away. Beyond that, the probability of memory impairment is quite high. Memory is shaky. I obviously can't say anymore without a full CT scan, but there may be brain damage. Still, it appears to be functioning. I estimate that it's no worse than a concussion. It's a stroke of luck, though. You hadn't turned up when you did. You blink. In any case, my rifle can still go to the hospital. There's only so much I can diagnose without proper equipment. Thank you, doctor. Where is this? Feels nice and warm. Strange, but that's supposed to be this comfortable. One. Well, for starters, you're covered in bandages. And the doctor had been awfully persistent ever since you regained consciousness. It's not that you are dead. You're not. Probably. They say you should be dead. But why? You're not sure. You turn your head. Hurts a bit when you do that. Cat stared at you from a bookshelf. No, doctor. The cat stares intense. I think that should be everything. The voice realized haven't been in the room with you. There's 2 of them, as best as you could tell. One is the doctor that examined you. There's one more thing I'd like to ask of you. That belongs to a woman. While I'm sure you're discreet, please don't mention this to anyone. Of course, but here. It isn't much, but it should cover your travel expenses. I'd argue it is much, too much. Take it as my apology for driving you all the way out here. Miss Hachijo, we cannot accept this. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but if I butchered it, I do apologize. So, yeah. On my word, nobody will know of this. What on earth happened? I'm almost certain that this isn't where you went to sleep yesterday. Trouble is that it's about where the certainty ends. What were you doing yesterday? Or even the day before that? A strange sense of unease washes over you, forcing you to pull yourself up. Just then? Ah, you're awake. Wonderful. Feeling well, I hope? I'm fine, thank you. My. What wonderful manners you have. I'm happy to hear it. She pulls up a chair next to your bed. I am, definitely. Let me see if I can pronounce that. Ikuko Hachijo? Or don't. I don't have enough good formalities. Miss Hachijo will do just fine. But make sure to keep it Miss, okay? I have the heart of a young girl. Even if I'm at an age where that's not something I should be saying. Nice to meet you. Here again with the manners. What a wonderful little specimen you are. Still though, the pleasure, if all mine. I found you lying in the middle of the road. You looked a little too big to be roadkill, so I brought you here. Welcome to my home. Please make yourself comfortable. Before you ask, don't worry. I'm single, so you being around won't be an issue. Look down. Well, I think that covers most of it. Should I pass the baton on to you? Fingers fidget. What are you doing out there? A comfortable feeling grows stronger. Call someone. Ikuko leans back in her seat. Of course, who should we call? Something wrong? You can't remember. You can't remember the details of your life. The doctor said that there'd be some impairment. Maybe we should start with something simple. Some tightness in your chest. Let her ask anymore. What's your name? Oh no. Can't remember, your head is killing you. You're going on sudden influx of pain. You have a name. You have to remember. Just remember. No. I must have a name, and you do. But the burrow itself deep in your head. It hides. It doesn't want to be found. Why? Because you don't want it to hurt. Games are supposed to hurt. Oh, this one can. This one is dangerous. Every letter will sting into you like a letter to open a naked neck. It has to protect you from itself. It cares. What can I do? Dial. Ooh, okay. I don't want to. I suffer in ignorance. Must be something. I guess not. Number flashes through your mind. 18 years old. Age? Friend, my age is well kept secret. 18. Trying to guess it so brazenly? And here I was thinking you had any manners. I'm flattered, but I can't even pretend to let I look that young. My age is 18. Oh, your age? Absolutely me. I thought you were trying to give me a compliment. I knew I looked like a hag. 18. Well, if that's all we've got to go off of, don't have to do. We can't have you running around without a name. Do you remember who you really are? How about we call you Tohya? It's definitely a spelling for 18. Quite fitting if I do say so myself. Yes, Tohya Hachijo. A fine choice, don't you think? Yeah, loudly. Carefully pronouncing each character. Tohya Hachijo. Feels wrong, but at the same time, oddly fitting. It's as good of a name as any. Okay. You nod to Itchio. Accepting the new title. Okay, now we have a name. A doctor as you functional, it becomes apparent you are then able to walk. Seating you in a wheelchair, Itchio shows you around her house. Proves to be quite a sight to behold. Part of you feels uncomfortable being in a house as large as this. Just how much money does Itchio, I'm failing at pronouncing her name. Unfortunately, she even has a maid. Wow. You even still have service in this day and age? You can't quite remember. However impressive Ikiko's fortune may be, you're far more impressed by the sheer volume of her books she seems to possess. There doesn't appear to be a single room without a bookshelf. They're all mystery novels. You could say they're my main hobby, both reading and writing. Writing-wise, I'm just an amateur, of course. But what hobby would it be if I wasn't? She wheels you outside, down the garden, and onto the veranda. What do you think? Sun glistens against the surface of the sea. With nostalgia washes over you. The smell of salt fills your lungs if you close your eyes. There's a laughter somewhere in the distance. You feel okay. You like it, see? It calms me. Me too. It's funny in a bit of a sad way. more than a couple of years ago, the last time I spoke to my father, he told me he hoped I would That is a wild statement. She goes, I brought a lot of inconvenience to my family in my youth. Eventually they ran out of patience and took me away here before I could do any more damage. Shifting the chair as best as you can. Seagulls cry in the distance. Faint breeze tugs at your shirt. Pain is easier little by little. Sorry. No, now. You can't say without knowing what I've done to deserve it. Either way, my father's dead. Makes a little difference to be angry at some of his outbursts now, doesn't it? I guess that is still a wild statement. And it's now day 62. We're able to walk, but we still don't remember a whole lot. So I guess we can save. Give it a second. I guess not. And then the save. At all. Oh, well, okay, I guess, let's see, okay, so yeah, there we go, it's saved. Alright, so that was 18, the name of this visual novel. It is a, short narrative driven experience. I'm reading off the website, by the way. There's a lot of dialogue, as you can see, couple pictures here and there. Wow statements, as you saw. It's very much a short interactive experience. Some of the tags I see when it comes to this one are mystery, interactive fiction, fan game, different endings, things of that nature. If you are curious about the visual novel and want to play more of it yourself, of course everything will be in the description below for you to do that. If you enjoyed this video, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And, you know, have a good day. Hopefully you did. And, you know, next day as well. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Oh, and also trial as well. So yeah, y'all have a good one. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.